On this final daily show of the week, we'll talk Huset struggles for big names, teams changing plans to race with Maverick and the IRA, Super Dirt Cup, Firecracker 100, Summer Nationals, and more. Let's go. It's Thursday, June 20th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is Dirt Tracker Daily presented by Kubota Genuine Parts. The big Huset Speedway weekend off and running last night, officially 55 cars in the pit area. I did see some scattered comments about the car count, and it is pretty wild that a 2-day show at Knoxville with standard outlaw purses got more cars a week ago than a 4-day show at Huset's, with one feature paying $100,000 to win and another paying $250,000 to win, and then the two races in between paying $20,000 to win and $1,500 to start. At minimum, if a driver makes the feature all 4 nights, they go home with $10,000. And I understand the purses are top heavy, but that doesn't explain why High Limit at East Bay, Outlaws in Jacksonville, and Outlaws at Knoxville drew more cars. We definitely had some surprises last night in terms of performances, with many big names relegated to the B-main. Drivers like Brian Brown, Logan Schuchart, Kyle Larson, and James McFadden were all on the outside looking in come feature time. All 4 drivers backed up in their heat races, which hurt them in the event points and ultimately led to those B-main appearances. They all will have holes to dig out of today. McFadden and Larson were guys that I expected to be competing for the big money, so definitely surprising to see them not make the feature last night. In the main event, 4 lead changes among 4 drivers, with Courtney coming out on top. I think we were heading for a NOS battle between Sunshine and Sheldon Haudenschild, but the 17 blew a tire inside 10 to go, which took him out of contention for the win after he led 12 laps. So Sunshine gets the $20,000 win. Ryan Timms finished second after leading the most laps, and Aaron Reutzel third after initially getting docked for jumping the start. I'll be curious to see how Timms does the rest of the weekend and if they can keep up the pace they showed last night. He won the local race at Huset's last weekend, which was his first 410 victory in over a year. And the last time he ran top 5 in an outlaw race was at Gold Cup in 2022. In 10 previous outlaw starts this season, Timms has made just 5 main events and had 2 top 10 finishes. And just 1 week ago at Knoxville, it was a B main and a C main exit. So did they figure something out here, or is Huset's an anomaly? I think we'll just have to wait and see. Looking a little further down the order, big charges from Buddy Kofoid and David Gravel to get into the top 10, and a nice run for Tim Kading going 9th to 5th. Hat tip as well to Landon Crawley. I like the fire after the heat race following that run-in with Carson Macedo. Looking at tonight, no time trials. Heats will be set straight up by event points. You can see those event points over on the World of Outlaws social media. I saw them this morning on their Facebook page. Heat winners will do a King of the Hill with 2nd and 3rd also locked into the main event. After tonight's $100,000 to win show, things reset for Friday with another prelim night and then $250K on the line Saturday. I'm curious what you guys think about the rest of the weekend after what you saw last night. Drop me a comment on if your win picks have changed or if last night was what you expected. Back to last night's entries, there were a few notable drivers not in attendance that included Jacob Allen, Brady Bacon, and Bill Rose. Rose discovered he had a broken sternum in that nasty crash at Fremont. He's actually run races in between, but he is back on the sidelines again after discovering that broken sternum. The team is looking at potential options to put in the 6 car until Rose is healed. As for Allen and Bacon, they are set to race with the Maverick IRA Speed Week coming up. Looks like Bacon will run the Kevin Newton 16TH tonight at Lincoln Park before going to the USAC races in Wisconsin Saturday and Sunday. Bacon was on all of the pre-entry lists for this weekend's Huset's races, so it looks like there was a late audible here from him. And the same thing with Jacob Allen. He ran local shows at Huset's the previous 2 weeks in preparation for the High Bank Nationals, with social media posts also pointing towards this event. But suddenly this week, he's not at Huset's, instead choosing to run all 4 nights of the Maverick Speed Week. The last time he raced with Maverick, he won that show at Terre Haute. You have to wonder if the weather played a part here, at least for Jacob. Logan obviously has to be at Huset's for the Outlaw title stuff with Shark Racing, but Jacob obviously doesn't. Avoid the weather, race where you have a chance to win. That definitely kind of feels like what the situation was here. The Maverick IRA Speed Week has Lincoln Park tonight, Bloomington tomorrow, Hobstadt Saturday, and Terre Haute Sunday. Should be solid fields at those events between the Maverick teams, the IRA full-timers, and other invaders coming in. Out at Skagit, Super Dirt Cup, gets rolling tonight with the first of 2 prelim shows leading into Saturday's $62,000 to win main event. This one should draw a bunch of cars as well. That'll include the Skagit regulars like Trey Starks. You got the NARC teams coming in. Tanner Holmes is going to run. Plenty of California travelers. I saw Shane Golobic, DJ Neto, a bunch of those guys. And then those previously mentioned national teams like Zeb Wise and Corey Day. Devin Borden has also returned home to race, and I saw that Hunter Schurenberg will be in attendance, although I'm not sure exactly with which team. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say maybe the Josh Ford 73 team. We could potentially be towards 50 cars at Skagit. The most complete list I've seen of those entrants is available over at mastergassers.com. Justin Sanders, the defending winner of this race, and I think we could see some great racing here through Saturday. The weather looks like it'll be pretty good too. In big-time dirt late model racing, the Lucas teams are headed for Lernerville and the Firecracker 100. Thursday and Friday will have split fields with dual 5,000 win features each night. And then Saturday pays $50,000 to win the 100-lapper. Ricky Thornton Jr., Tim McCready, the previous two Firecracker winners under Lucas sanction. RTJ atop the standings right now with Jonathan Davenport, Devin Moran, and McCready holding down the 4 chase spots. RTJ has been absolutely on fire here as of late. He's won 6 of the last 9 Lucas features, and he's got to be the favorite for Lernerville. I'd also put McCready up there, Davenport high on those chances as well. You know, McCready's run well at Lernerville before. The Rocket car finished second in this race a year ago. Davenport led laps. As for the locals, Greg Satterley coming in hot after that App Speed Week title. We'll see if he can, get up here and mix it up with these guys. He was top 5 in the Firecracker a year ago as well. One driver that the Lucas competitors don't have to worry about, and a previous Firecracker winner as well, and the most recent Lucas winner is Brandon Overton. The Well 76 team will be at Lancaster and Cherokee this weekend with the Hunt the Front series, where they currently lead the championship. Hunt the Front has $12,000 to win at Lancaster Friday, $20,000 to win at Cherokee on Saturday. They're expecting 30-plus cars at each show, including the return to the South of drivers like Trey Mills and Joseph Joyner, who had been racing with the Summer Nationals after the Dirt Late Model Dream. And speaking of the Summer Nationals, Tyler Erb's win streak came to an end last night at Adams County. Max McLaughlin ripped the top to the lead and then held off Jason Fager late in the rubber to score his first career Hill Tour victory. McLaughlin is in the midst of his first full-time late model season after running modifieds in the Northeast. He and that GR Smith-owned 22 car will now hightail it to Tennessee today to get back with the World of Outlaws, who are at Thunder Hill. Michael Long was last night's Modified Nationals winner. Week 2 of the Summer Nationals continues through the weekend with stops at Spoon River, Brownstown, Illinois, Peevely, and Lincoln. And those World of Outlaws late model teams will be busy as well. They got Thunder Hill tonight, Ponderosa Friday, Brownstown, Indiana on Saturday. Don't confuse the two Brownstowns. There's one in Indiana, one in Illinois. We haven't seen the Outlaws since the rained out Saturday at Ultimate Motorsports Park at the end of May. As a quick reset, Nick Hoffman, the championship leader, by a scant 4 points over Brandon Shepard, Cade Dillard, Chris Madden, Kyle Bronson, the rest of the top 5. Bobby Pierce still down in 7th, trying to dig out of that tire penalty hole. Hoffman leads all drivers with 3 wins this season. Bishop still looking for that first Outlaw win of 2024. Elsewhere, we've got the USAC Sprint Cars and Silver Crown Series in Wisconsin. Silver Crown on the pavement tomorrow night at Madison, with the Sprint Cars headed for Wilmot and Angel Park Saturday and Sunday. Seems like a good weekend for Cody Swanson to extend that Silver Crown championship lead. And like I mentioned earlier this week, we've suddenly got a 5-way battle for the Sprint Car title. Logan Seavey, CJ Leary, Brady Bacon, Kevin Thomas Jr., Dazen Persley, all just 77 points apart here. We've also got the ASCS National Tour at Batesville on Saturday, USMTS Modifieds at 81 Speedway for 2 nights, Friday and Saturday. Let me know what your weekend dirt racing plans are coming up, as you have no lack of good options. All right, that's it for the Daily Show this week. Keep up with the streaming schedule at DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. Enjoy all the action out there over the next few days. Hope you guys have a great Thursday, a great weekend out there. We'll see you right back here on Sunday.